Hey everyone, today we're going to be installing the new Winjet tail lights on my Tacoma and swapping them out from the OEM ones. All you need to do to take off the OEM taillights is a 10mm wrench, and all you have to do is take off this top one, and then this very, very bottom bolt is the other one that's holding it in. Okay, once you get those two bolts out, you're gonna grab the top and the bottom right here, and you kind of just have to give it a gentle tug. It's gonna pop right out. You don't want to pull too far, obviously you don't want to mess up any wires. Clearly this is a 2016, so you can see it's definitely had its better days. But what you want to do is unclip these little clips and just pull them out. Same thing with this middle one. But this bottom one, we're actually going to reuse the reverse light. I have a LED in it, so it makes it brighter. I'd suggest doing the same thing. It's so much nicer. But once you have those three unplugged, these are the three wires you're going to be using. You'll then grab the new tail light, and one thing that a lot of the paperwork said is you really want to make sure you're lining up everything properly and that the pins are straight. So as you can see, there's pins right here. You want to make sure those are straight. So don't want to put any dirt in there. But now that I know that they're straight, I'm just going to line it up with the clip. It's kind of hard to mess up. Just push it in. Okay, there we go. It's latched. Same thing with this one. This bottom one, pins, middle one, the pins are straight, so you're just gonna push it in, and then you're gonna peel back this little sticker. It's just to keep dirt out. Oop. And then we're gonna put this guy in and just twist it in place and lock it. Okay, there we go. And then we can run these wires in these little clips right here. It's just to hold it all, keep it secure. Tuck that resistor pack wire down, and then you'll have these little gold tabs. You want to line them up right here. This just holds the tail light in place before you lock it in with the bolts. Make sure everything's out of the way. Line it up and push it in. Okay, so now that it's in, one thing I'd recommend doing is checking to make sure they work before you tighten it all up into the other side. So I'm going to quickly check that. All right, so now I've checked it, I know it's good and running. I'm gonna just reinstall the bolts, and then we'll do it to the other side. And one thing I want to address real quick, a lot of people have noticed, so this top wire only has three. It's a yellow, a blue, and a black. And the older versions had more wires on it, so that is okay to only have the three here. This middle one scares a lot of people. It scared me when I saw it. There's only a single red wire running to it, which is your power. There's no ground, but it's grounded inside the unit, so it shares a common ground, so you don't need to worry about that. And then one other thing is this giant box right here that has its own connector right here. That is actually just a big resistor. And so if needed, they do include two resistors. Again, you can see that there's only one wire running to it with only one pin. And the same reason behind that, there's only one plug for it to go into here. That you can use these if you're having problems with like hyper blinking or hyper flash. As you can see, I just installed this left side without any problems. I didn't have any hyper flash, so that's why I'm not going to use these resistors. They require more power, so they're just gonna get hot, and I don't want to deal with that. But if needed, you can use these, and they do come with it, thankfully.
These taillights are plug and play, which makes for a quick and easy install. There have been problems mentioned that the 10 amp fuse will blow due to the taillights. Winjet has provided documentation to show which fuse may blow and ways to mitigate the problems from happening. So far I've not had any issues, and I hope it stays that way. Like I previously said, making sure your pins are straight and not dirty should help give it the proper connection it needs to make sure this doesn't happen. This is just something I have to keep you guys updated with. Other than that, these seem to be pretty sturdy, and I do not see any cracks, scratches, or openings for water to get in, so I'm hoping these will last a long time on my truck.
Alright, as you can see, super simple install, and they turn out really good, especially on a white Tacoma. I really like the look of the Raptor style. I know I have a Toyota, but still, I love the look of it. Super easy to install, and I think it looks really good. Again, I'll keep you updated in the future with how it works if I blow any 10 amp fuses. So far, so good. I haven't had any problems, and it looks good, so I'm excited.